So today I have an insane video for you. And before I get started with this video, I want to let everyone know right now I'm giving away a $100 Amazon gift card. If you want some free cash, it's free and easy to get. All you need to do is like the video, subscribe, and turn notifications on. It's that bell icon. Make sure you turn it on so you always get notified whenever I upload a video, and you yourself could win $100. But what's up? I hope you guys are doing great today. Actually, I hope you're doing insane. I got my Starbucks coffee, boys, and today I'm ready to get stuff done. Sorry for uploading a little bit late, but today I have a crazy video for you, okay? It's worth it, okay? Your sleeping schedule ruined because of me. It's worth it. But you guys gotta understand, this teacher is an absolute savage, okay? There's teachers now deciding to give their students fidget spinners for class. There's a news article on it. It's actually pretty dope. I'm gonna be showing you the video in a second. But there's teachers right now literally giving their students fidget spinners to actually work better in class. There's teachers that say that it works great for students. I mean, it makes them work harder, it makes them think more, and it makes them, like, you know, finish problems easier. Stuff like that. I guess it helps them throughout their whole entire day and in class. So some teachers are letting them use it during recess and sometimes when they can't finish work. So I think that's pretty cool that teachers are doing that. I think that's awesome. I think people are starting to realize that fidget spinners are for the people. All right, they're for the children. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys this video. I just want you to do one thing for me, and that's share this video. Go ahead, like the video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn notifications on if you want to win the $100. But make sure you share this video, more importantly, so more people can see this. But I love you guys so much. Take care, and I will see you guys all in the next one.
They are popping up more and more in schools, and stores are really having a hard time keeping them on the shelves. I'm talking about fidget spinners. They're a device that the manufacturers claims it helps you with anxiety, helps you to focus, helps you deal with your stress.
I know these things.
You
I
do?
see them
You
all
seen
the
'em?
time. Yeah, are they really though a useful learning tool, or are they just an unwanted distraction? News 5's Nick Foley takes a closer look.
We've all been there. The finger tapping, knee shaking, or even pen clicking. But now a new gadget to control all that fidgeting, and it's causing a whirlwind in classrooms.
It kind of makes me focus on my work and stuff.
Wyatt is one of dozens of students at Pfeiffer Elementary in Akron that uses the fidget spinner to help keep his antsiness in check so he can focus on learning.
The teachers and stuff, they let me use it at recess and sometimes when I'm doing my work when I'm struggling.
As long as it's not distracting, it's not distracting others, and it's not distracting the teacher, but it's helping our students learn and concentrate, I think that we should absolutely encourage.
But not all educators are getting on board with the craze. Some school districts in Florida require a doctor's note to use the gadgets, and others have banned them completely. And some behavioral experts say there is no real proof that fidget devices like cubes, fitness balls, or in this case spinners, can actually make a measurable difference in focus.
Just sitting and fidgeting with something is not going to really be that beneficial to a child with hyperactivity and inattention.
But like Wyatt, Kayla says the spinners do help her concentrate. While a possible distraction for some, Kayla has been a believer since being introduced to the tool by a classmate.
I tried it and it helped me when I was in class. Like, she let me use it in class and I was reading with it, and then it really helped me read.
And we reached out to a number of local schools along with Pfeiffer, and none that we spoke with have banned the fidget spinners just yet. Some, like Fairview Park Elementary, will only allow students to use the spinners the school provides. Nick Foley, News 5.
I like how Nick just casually had one in his hand there. A school in California.
Going to want to talk about this one. Your child may have one of these right here. It's called a fidget spinner, and it's supposed to help your kid sit still and focus, but teachers say it's having the exact opposite effect. Manufacturers of these spinning toys say they're meant to help people with ADHD and anxiety channel their energy. Students are now bringing them into the classroom, and now a lot of teachers say instead of helping students, they're actually a huge distraction. Kids are collecting, comparing, and using them while they should be learning. Now, some of the spinners make noise, which can then even further distract some other students. Teachers say they've had enough here, and we're going to want you to weigh in on this. Again, we've got a link on our Facebook page. Does your child have one of these, and do you think they should even be allowed in the classroom? Tell us.
Well, new at 11 tonight, the classroom craze that has taken over the nation, fidget spinners. Toys with the purpose to help students focus. Well, kids and many parents love them, so why are they being banned demand from some school districts. KXLY4's Caroline Rourke looking for you to find out. Caroline?
Nadine, these toys are everywhere. Tons of viewers sung their praises on a Facebook post that we sent out last night. But when I was researching for this story today, I saw mostly articles calling fidget spinners the bane of teachers everywhere, or the toys teachers are totally over. So we wanted to know, what's the deal with these things? Who and how do they help? And why are some schools closing their doors on them? It's what friends are for. 11-year-old Braylon Church and his buddies like the same things.
Play basketball, come to the park, and ride my bike to school.
And dislike the same things.
I don't like school.
Why not?
It's boring.
But for this almost 12-year-old, it's boring for a different reason. When he was in the 3rd grade, Braylon was diagnosed with ADHD.
I honestly don't know that much about it, but it's hard for me to stop moving.
So now he uses this.
The one that's really popular is the spinner toy.
The fidget spinner and the fidget cube might have taken over the school population recently, but the concept behind them is old news.
There's research to support the use of fidgets, and the spinners are just kind of the latest, greatest that have gone mainstream with kids.
Remember these? Same idea. For kids with behavior issues or anxiety, ADHD, or kids who have a disability, school is challenging beyond just the homework.
In class, when I'm sitting there, I kick my feet, or I just can't stop moving.
Some behavioral specialists even use them to help kids work through tough emotions.
What I really notice is they really need that ability to keep their hands busy. So once you can get them to keep their hands busy, then they can really start focusing on their thoughts.
Fidget spinners help kids focus that anxiety and stress and distraction. Plus, they're cool.
I can just sit there in class and go like this under my desk, and then I can alternate hands and do it too when I'm writing.
But are they too cool? What happens if one kid's helpful tool becomes his classmate's distraction?
The line would be where it starts to interfere with that student's learning environment or the learning environment of others.
When every kid in every classroom has one, that's not too far out of reach. But Spokane Public Schools say they haven't had a major problem yet, though rules are in place in their schools and where Braylon goes to school in Post Falls to prevent it.
They say we can have them as long as they don't see them or hear them, and if they're under our desks. But if they become a distraction, we can't use them anymore.
SPS says hopefully that won't happen here, because yes, they're fun to play with, but for students like Braylon, they directly impact his learning experience.
We absolutely need to have these in our classes for the students that have the need.
Some parents pretty fond of these toys too. They're helping the kids focus, and they're cheap. Most of them only about $5. Braylon's mom Lisa told me today that when he used to kick his feet during school, he wore his shoes down like crazy. Now he has a more effective management tool, and she's not spending as much money on new shoes. Reporting in studio, Caroline Rourke, KXLY4 News.
Have a child. We are going to talk to you about something you probably are quite familiar with at this point. Fidget spinners are all the rage right now.
I've seen them in my house
Yeah.
quite a bit. The question is, are they a fad toy, or as some claim, are they much more? Now Detroit's Kim Russell introduces us to one 3rd grader who says he thinks they're actually an educational tool.
It's called the fidget spinner. They're all the rage with kids right now, and they claim to help kids focus in school. But do they really have a place in the classroom?
Here at Conant Elementary School in Bloomfield Hills, teachers didn't ask children to bring fidget spinners to school. They just got popular, and it happened.
It's feeling the vibration, and it keeps this hand active, so I don't go like this and play around with this hand.
3rd grader Stephen Harris says it helps him focus. His teacher says it makes sense.
It's kind of like the ball seats that we have in class, so you'll see some of the students are sitting on balls.
As a 3rd grade teacher, Caitlin Martin says one of the biggest challenges is helping kids pay attention when they want to move around. So they have used tools like these balls.
Keeps their body engaged and moving around in 3rd grade, especially as a transition from 2nd grade. We do a lot more sitting still.
The fidget spinner seems to do the same for some children.
While it's new, the idea of having something else occupy your time so that you can focus on something else coming at you is great for most children.
Principal Nick Russo says the district has plans to buy some fidget spinners for some children who have a hard time sitting still. The key is teaching children how to use them appropriately so they aren't a distraction.
Distracting for other students?
No,
Why?
I don't know. I think it's because I just put it right here.
Stefan's not being deceptive when he says it's not a distraction in class. As a matter of fact, his teacher didn't even know he had one until we came in class and asked if anyone had one today. He was using it discreetly. In Bloomfield Hills, Kim Russell, The Now Detroit.
All right, Joanne, hard to believe these are sold out. I have a hot pink one. You have a gold one. There you go.
They are kind of fun to play with. I can see the points that they can help kids focus and
You think
whatnot.
so? Because
if
it's
they
so
don't become
pretty,
a
they
distraction.
stare at it or something?
Yeah,
We were trying to see if it was a fan, but
right,
it's
when we
not.
get hot, will that help?
No, I guess
we
not.
have different issues than the kids have. Oh, well, kind of cool. They range in price, I think, from like $1
Yes, they
to 10.
range.
And all that. You know what I mean.
They're
All
sold
right.
out. I know what you mean. Anyway.